Greetings and welcome to Causeless Joy Tarot. I am here today to do a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of September 2017. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started here. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at the intro video, a little small video that I shot for this month, please take a look at that because that gives you a little bit more detail about these readings and the guidance that I received for these readings for the month of September. So calling on my guides, spiritual teachers, helpers, angels, all that loves and surrounds the sign of Scorpio to oversee and overlight this reading. I ask for vision, clarity, and wisdom as we take a look at the chakras for the sign of Scorpio for the month of September. Giving thanks to all that is in advance for the perfection that is this life. Thank you in advance for clarity, wisdom, and vision. I am also using the black obsidian stone this month on any of the cards or any of the chakras that I feel need some balancing there. If you'd like to be included with that balancing, all you would need to do is state your name either out loud or to yourself, and you will be included in that balancing. Alright, so Scorpio, September 2017. Alright, so that feels pretty good, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and take a look at your cards. Alright, Scorpio. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck you have the star. That's an awesome way to come into the month of September. You are coming in very strong, very clear, very bright in the month of September, and that's also indicated. I see that you've also drawn the sun, so you have both the star and sun energy coming in with you in the month of September, and that is just powerful, very bright, very loving, very accepting energy. So on some level, Scorpios will be stepping out on the stage of life, being seen, being heard, and being experienced by the people that are closest to you, or you're reaching out. And so this is just an absolutely wonderful way for you to come in the month of September with the star as your overall energy. So let's go ahead now and take a look at your cards. At the very root of the root chakra, we have the Page of Pentacles coming up in the reverse. Now the root chakra is all about your foundation, what grounds you to the earth. It's a very tribal energy. Okay, so seeing this Page of Pentacles, pages usually come in with messages. In this case, it's probably a message to do with something in regards to your finances. Now, seeing it in the reverse tells me that at the very core, at the very essence, and that's what makes it a big message, is that it's coming in at your root. It's a message that absolutely impacts your day-to-day existence, your day-to-day life. So there could be a little bit of shakiness going on in the area of and I'm not guided here to say finances specifically, but perhaps there's a message or some information that you're waiting on that may not, and again, it is pretty significant because it is at your root. That message or that information may not be as helpful as you'd hope it would be. Okay, so that's what I want to say about that there at the root chakra. Now up next we do have your sacral chakra. This is your emotional stability, your self-confidence, and it's no excuse me, it's no wonder that we would find the sun here at your self-confidence, because look at how you're coming into the month of September here, Scorpio. You're coming in very strong, very bright, and this is confirmed with seeing the sun as your power center. So as you know, the sun is what gives life. Without the sun's life, everything on this earth would perish instantly. So, or maybe not instantly, but fairly rapidly things would decline around here, okay, without the precious light of the sun. So this says to me, these two cards combine as your overall energy and your self-confidence, again, very strong, very bright, very powerful in the month of September in terms of how you're feeling about yourself, how you're feeling about the world, and how you're showing up in the world. Okay, so next up we have the heart chakra. No, I'm sorry, this is actually the solar plexus here. This is the, are we on the third? We're on the third card. So we've done the root chakra. This is the sacral chakra. And I think I said that this was the power center, and I apologize for that if I did. This is actually your sacral chakra. This is your, no, I did say that that was your self-confidence area there. So next we have, I think I'm getting confused because the solar plexus is the next one, and we just did the sun, and that's solar. So I think I'm back on track now though. Solar plexus, this is your power center. All right, so at the very core of your being, you have your money on your mind and your mind on your money, very close to you. All right, and that is confirmed for me by your first card, which here at the very root, you're waiting on some sort of information, some sort of and it's pertaining to your finances, to your money. So you're waiting on some details here to finalize something, to start something, and again, that did come up in the reverse, and we'll go ahead and sit the obsidian stone on that so that we can kind of balance that energy out around that message that you're waiting for. So here at the very core of your being, you're very focused at this time. You're very mindful of the money you're spending, very mindful of the money coming into you. So very focused on the finances there for Scorpio in the month of September. Now I'm back on track, and next we have the heart chakra. Here you have the Chariot coming up in the reverse. Again, the heart chakra is all about love, and it's all about your relationships. So here you're not at the very heart. The Chariot is all about action. It also is about duality here, and it's also a victory card. So I'm seeing this coming up in the reverse. I'm also feeling to come back to this first card, the root chakra card. Again, Spirit is drawing me back to that particular card, but here at the very heart level, at the heart of things, all right? Seeing the victory card in the reverse tells me that again, this message, it's relating to this message that you're either waiting for, and it's either delayed, it's not coming in as quickly, it's not the message you had hoped it would be. So that's going to cause you to feel kind of, what's the word I want to use here? at the heart level. Certainly not, it's not going to impact your confidence, and that's why I think I'm struggling for words, because usually when something impacts you at the heart level, I mean, it's a complete downer for your emotional and your self-esteem and your self-confidence. But if this is not the case here, you do have the sun coming in as your self-confidence, as well as the star as your overall energy. So that's not going to be the case with this, but it's not going to drain your self-confidence, but it may make you feel a little more closed in the heart area, right? Waiting on this information to come in and it not showing up, or however it shows up for you, that may make you feel a little bit closed off in terms of your heart area. So just a little something to be mindful of here, because this is a major arcana. It does carry a little bit more weight than the other cards, so it is something that we want to make sure to mention, but it's also not something that I'm feeling to balance out in the way that we did with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's just something that you're needing to be mindful of there. Now, next up we have the throat chakra. This is all about communication. So this is the Eight of Pentacles. This is a hard-working card. So your conversations this month will probably have a lot of strength behind them, number one. And they may also involve work. So you may be talking about your work more. Perhaps that's how you're going to get to this star energy, how you're going to incorporate this star energy into your existence in September. So this guy is really focused on what he's doing. So your conversation, the way you're communicating, will reflect that level of focus. All right, so that's what I want to say there about the throat chakra. Now, next up we have the third eye. Yes, and we finally got a major that actually is one of the indicators of great balance in this chakra. And again, if you'd like a little bit more information about that, you can take a look at that 4-minute video in the comment section on that video. I do list some majors that I was looking for in a chakra, and Scorpio is actually the first sign, and I'm almost done with my readings for the month of September, getting very close to finishing up. So that's a pretty big deal as far as I'm concerned. This is the first sign to actually show one of the majors that I was looking for upright. Now I do recall another sign getting the right major in that chakra, but it came in the reverse. So here we have the Hermit. This is your third eye chakra. So this chakra, which is at the center of your forehead, is all about intuition, your ability to know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Note that the Hermit is holding up a lantern, right? That means that his way has been lit for him. He knows where to go. He knows when to show up there. Now the Hermit is a bit of a recluse, right? He's not it's not this star energy here. However, he's very serious. He's very focused. And again, most importantly, he's holding the light. So this is why this is one of the majors that we would be looking for in the third eye chakra. This is a really keen ability in the month of September for Scorpios to use their intuition. I mean, it's almost, I get the feeling as if you'll be using it and you won't even know you're using it. That's how smoothly it will come in and allow you to just gracefully move into your next thing. So that's how, that's really a wonderful thing there for Scorpio in the month of September. Now, next up we have your crown chakra. And again, another very powerful, let's see here, you came in with 1, 2, 3, 4 majors out of all of your cards, which is pretty heavy on the side of majors, which also could indicate either changes coming in the month of September, but the energy is right for those changes. The energy supports you in those changes. So again, back to this crown chakra, you're coming in with the Magician here. This is your highest potential, the crown chakra is. So to have everything you need, including the intuition to know what to do, is a very powerful combination here. So you have the light in front of you, guiding you about your way, and in addition to that, you have the tools that you need in order to really get the job done, in order to really see the type of success and the manifestation that you're either hoping for or planning for there. So these are two very good, very powerful cards to see coming up in both your third eye and your crown chakras. All right, so that's going to conclude the reading of your chakras. Let's go ahead and take a look then at your guidance card to close out your reading for the month of September. Calling on spirit, guides, the angels and helpers to, oh wow. Well, that one, you know how they say what's meant to be, it's just going to be. So excuse me, this card wanted to come out for Scorpio, right? The first thing, I'll bring it in a little bit here, it just looks like some sort of drawing or something there in the middle. But the first thing that captures me with this card is the fact that it's blue. And the blue chakra is actually your throat chakra. And let's take a look at what card you pulled in the throat chakra. Your focus is on your communication is going to be about what you're working on, right? And so this creativity card is also coming in, and I'm feeling that there is absolutely a connection here between these two cards. It's you'll be in a position to express yourself more creatively, and that's why you'll be talking so much about what it is you're working on, because your creativity is absolutely sparked this month, and it's sparked very seriously here with the star as well as the sun coming in with your cards. So let's take a look here, these words. It says imagination, expression, originality, and passion. So those are words for Scorpio to live by this month, and to be as creatively expressive as you can, to shine your light wherever there's the opportunity to shine your light, and to know that that light is absolutely guiding you on your way, and you have everything that you need to get this done. So go right ahead, Scorpio. Express yourself. Be imaginative, be expressive, be original, and be passionate, just as this card reminds you to do here. So that does conclude the reading for Scorpio for the month of September 2017. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again in October. Namaste.